a legit pick. And there's like multiple reasons, right? In terms of Sage, it's not the hard info that you want on defense, which means that it does have weaknesses. But in terms of blocking off any map control and you being able to over-rotate, you can do that. It's good when you're playing like fight one site, retake another, because it's good at fighting in terms of slowing, stopping them from coming out. And in terms of retaking, it's good for blocking off vision, whether it's like here, so they can't actually perform their after plant as they want to, or literally over towards B in terms of the wall here. So the Sage just in general on this map is just very, very strong. And we saw this before from a team.
Thinking about it, yeah, I mean,
only hit one. They can hold strong with this.
This is a PRX that is doing their diligence, taking their time, and not going to fall for this. But they are just going to start pushing right through. And I don't.
But they have a killjoy in this one. Yeah, but these don't have a killjoy.
Nano right
it still
on the
makes sense.
Spot where you'd expect next to that Sage wall that's likely to go up here.
Yeah, and the one thing.
Everybody now pushing forward here through market.
Okay, we saved the wall. Let's see what Devi's got planned here. Are they just gonna full cancel, get out of there? Yeah. Okay, 5v5 over towards B, and this is a straight up cancel. And as we can see on the map, DE have no idea that it was 5, so they honestly don't know that someone might have just larked over towards this. They kind of got a clear spawn and everywhere. You see him checking all these angles.
Let's try the other side.
Great cancel on this one.
And see if we can get into a more comfortable post plant. And certainly they are. And of course, it's PRX, so got to do some wall riding.
Boosted up on top here.
Got to keep an eye on lightning fast. Does have a wall here.
Segment does get broken. There's the Dizzy. Mind Freak have the drop down. Or rather, sorry. Devi have the drop down as Devi will be.
Okay, there goes the wall with that plant, and everyone is fighting. And they got to break more segments of this wall, you would imagine. Yeah, I like the wall though. The wall in the after plant here is very, very strong, and I think they had to break this extra segment because otherwise they were just funneling through the tiniest little area. A great cancel. That was the main thing, right? Great cancel over towards B. They didn't want to force in here.
Instead, they take a little bit of time, get a little bit of info with the Dizzy, go over to B, don't like what they see, and rightly so. Shift over to the other side, even though the wall ride doesn't really profit too much. We're able to just kind of crunch in there.
Got 3 Spectres and 1 Bulldog, so they're allowed to death.
Start for PRX. GE, not bad ideas. Looking to do
GE
something
losing
very,
pistol,
very
yeah, that's kind of unheard of.
But this time, gonna rotate into Boba.
Heavy rotate coming in for GE, and you would imagine they will get here in time. And this time, probably not going to cancel against an eco.
Dizzy, finally avoided his own boy. Russ gonna get caught there with util in hand. They flood their way forward.
There's a real fast one. How much damage? Any damage? That's 1 bullet connected, and the rest might just be molly damage, it looks like.
I almost just
so no armor rebuys, hopefully, apart from the one
for GE on my
Jing.
Score sheet because Benkai's the first
right?
name
Okay,
on
Jing
there.
buys heavy armor.
It's like, he plays up PRX. No, not anymore. Yeah, clean stuff here from PRX. Turning up the pace.
Getting close to that res, 3 away.
Able to get their guns where they need to be. Devi catching the flash out from Russ. So now, damage going to need to be dealt here by GE. Get themselves back into this. Dizzy up and over.
I like a little bit of what GE is doing in terms of the Killjoy. Killjoy is very good against Wingman and Gecko. Whoa, bro, they're not even blind. Yeah, and honestly, who is this? One of them had full faith that the other was going to hit the shot, and then just carried on watching for the rotate in terms of like the double swing, not even the rotate, sorry, the extra swing. And yeah, just got a straight up freebie in terms of double here.
Yeah, nice set piece there. Those traps that teams love to run.
Yeah, and we might see what I'm talking about, right? Wingman goes over towards stairs to plant, Molly breaks it, and then it becomes just a weird situation.
Set up your Omen to do some damage. Of course, no duelist, but
popped a little bit early, so we can just wait for this one. Decides to plant on. I tell you what, this is a win though. This is a full circle now in terms of being able to defuse. So it means that they can't feel confident doing the whole B main spam.
Curious if he's going to be able to do some damage. Yep, there it goes.
And then
does get taken down.
He creates a lot of pressure, but they got double info if anyone is going behind here. Lightning Fast still has wall. Big jaw. Okay, that pretty much decides it.
Sends it, knows exactly where he's at, and that's going to be the detain. Oh, the only question left is what does he do? Well, it's just going to be a swift knife.
Yeah, The duel on site gets him the ult, and it's a lovely way of finishing it out.
I mean, this is when PRX gets really scary on this map, is when they can start funneling these thrashes into something really quickly. It's
Wait,
definitely
did he
part of their
really
game
get
plan.
that duel over
They wanna get
towards
those
A
ults
like
rolling.
that? Just sending it through the one-way.
The ult orbs, something some teams have been able to identify and deal with, and you know, maybe saw it at the beginning of this round, but still, just a wry little smile and a laugh.
Last buy for G before they decide that they need to eco, and Jing is one away from an ult. And
slow orb off the rip.
are they just gonna send it?
Take there, trying to get the ult orb ready to go. Smoke comes down. Looks like PRX. Very much like DFM, wanting to just keep going to the B side, but there's no Cypher on the opposite side, so they don't have to worry about getting gummed up as they go on the entry here.
Yeah, look at this. They're planting for the corner to avoid these nanos and some of the utility. Still have to get it down. The wingman was stopped. Comes the showstopper.
Up and over the top of flash timing. Pretty good. Jing slowed up there for a moment, but Devi still able to find Benkai. Spotted out Russ. Lightning fast playing forward. Does find the opposing
Yeah, Russ
Sage
tanked
in
it
the
though,
end.
down to 12.
It does fall, but
Jing gets a double here. They keep getting double on stairs.
Be able to get Blaze King on the back end.
Something round before.
4-0 now, PRX. Looking strong.
Jing
Still retaining
this round.
weapons.
And GE go down to an
Now
eco.
seeing that the fans wanted the 13-0.
At the beginning of the
the
formation
last
of
sunset.
GE, in terms of the actual
Please
team
don't
getting
tell me
formed
we're
and
on
picked
a-
up,
on our
I was
way
very
to
scared
one.
about their firepower.
Lightning fast so good on
And
this stage.
PRX are probably the biggest
Usually a
firepower
nice
you can
box, of
get
course,
in
we
a
see it
team.
quite often, but,
So
you know, like
we are
Spin was
starting
saying
to
in our
see
interview
that
with him the other
with
day
some of the
that,
duels over towards stairs
you
at
know,
the
when
moment.
they can get lightning fast to just not think, to just react, to just let the game come to him, is when he's at his best. So I like the change up here from GE, putting lightning fast on that agent. I'm already seeing a little bit of value out of it, where he can just kind of focus on fragging out, throw a few slow orbs here and there, maybe a wall.
PRX are showing 3 comps in this map. I think they're just trying to work out what they want to play instead of like having 3 kind of picked, 3 that they've been pracking. It's more just like, well, that didn't go well. Let's change it. It was like we had the comp with Munyet, performed very well. Jing goes in. Obviously, Comfort wants to play Raze, so now they're trying to put Raze in. Played their old comp, didn't really work out great, and now they're on their 3rd comp. Trying to see if it feels a lot better. And it looks like they enjoyed having the Sage, so now they're kind of like, we want to slot the Sage in.
If the name of the game is turn your brains off and just frag, it's a tough ask to try to outdo PRX.
They are the best at it.
As far as just brain off play.
They are the best at it.
Okay, PRX decide to go fast. We've got 4 pass in here though. And Ross is got a flash here or not?
Counter as Jing just going in quick. He's got the
Oh,
spot.
and Blaze King thought he was around the corner.
Yeah.
The breach flash into a Dizzy. And they double the back. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great, man. They just ate all the flashes, just cuddling at the back. Holy.
All same though, flawless. See a little bit more impact.
Yeah, let's see what
kills coming through there for
see what they can do. They saved a lot of money for this. Do they full eco this? Do they do the liquid?
They're able to just run at you with their utility. Jing's able to blast back on the back of those flashes, start running you down. Of course, it is a weaker buy, so not a lot to be taken out of, but we've seen a couple rounds in a row now. The pace has been turned up, so Polvi going to be able to get into his operator on the Gecko. See if he can get some value out of it.
The Gecko op. They're actually going to bring the Gecko op out against PRX. Against something. Done is incredible, and Lightning Fast commits. Damn, dude, really respect on this. He fully commits. They got a res. Anything to stop this res? No, double layer wasn't there. And in return, they saw so many over towards B that they decided to push A, lost the duel, and that is pretty much a big buy round done.
For now, the A site absolutely wide open here for the side of PRX.
That's
We're gonna try to contest this as best as they can.
It's a risk.
He's getting out ahead of it, and something just takes him down.
Oh, no way. I say no way he stuck that. It's unlucky for Russ. Dude, it's all 1-by-1 right now.
Something getting that one online very rapidly. Spike now ticking away. Spoke about the dissipate. Big attempt there.
Great stun again.
Damage, but still finds lightning fast
Breach
in the end,
util's
and
been
once
really
again,
good.
He's all down to Benkai. Where are you about to flank?
It's the lockdown.
Doesn't have it, but it would be a pretty bold investment. Knows where they both are, but now he's down to 6 HP. And
Yeah,
as he swings
and
out,
this was
Wilkes
just a
gets
little
pushed
bit
off.
greedy, to be honest, in
6-0,
terms of this
PRX
push.
carrying
Right,
on.
4 people spotted
Something
here.
says, ooh,
He
head
sees
on.
a lot on radar,
Yes,
wants to take
please.
some map control. Still doesn't know where the
Take
other
that any day
is,
of the
but
week.
you gotta. This is one of those maps where it's like
Yeah, Mind Freak been so impactful
one,
this year.
just one
for
person
PRX.
holding towards
Having
A is
tremendous
enough. You don't have to go
performances.
make a hero play.
Winning those battles, against
Especially
a
when
really
you're this
tough
far
opponent,
down.
Blaze King, that 1v1 so crucial there for PRX to open up the angle for the rotate. Very nicely done. But
Oh,
now you have
that's
every
a lot of
ult.
ults. We got to
Literally
flash into
every ult
Omen
for GE.
TP,
It
or are
has
we
to be
just
here,
going
it has to be
close?
this round.
But you also don't want to have to use
Oh,
all
just
of
for
it.
Well,
map
yeah.
To get on the
control. So
board.
you're
That's
trying to.
true.
It's okay. Mind
Kind of.
Freak does get
The aim is
spotted.
not here. The aim is really not here. But I kind of
Ooh.
like the idea that.
That is some
I
Kobe
think they're
beef right there.
baiting the fact that
Being able
most
to find a
people, when they
headshot
do
on
this
Volby,
flash, they have
the
someone here, and
spiral
then he swings
continues.
this angle for the one-way fast.
Oh boy.
So with the shots, it
I
would have
mean,
been
what do you
nice.
do?
But this
You're
is
just
back-to-back
not
buy
on
rounds
point
where
with your
Blaze
shots.
King has
You're gonna lose those battles.
pretty much been responsible for the
Not
round
great.
loss.
Russ is gonna get noted by the Dizzy.
First of all, too
Over
risky
to
in the
A we
round
go.
before. Second off, misses
Relatively
shots
free.
here.
Russ is there. Does have a null command, but I mean, again, you're already down 3 to 5. Are you going to invest in ult here? Or are you going to try to risk it? You almost feel like you have to.
I think if you find any kind of pick, then sure, but
12-0, but it'd be the
not having
other
any
way around.
eliminations.
It's
And
12 on
look at
defense, it'd be
Divide
12
there,
on
being
attack.
aware
All the
of the
same.
potential res. Yeah, they have to save. Divide making sure that the player that fell in mid couldn't be rezzed, so
Yeah, and I still like the
awareness
idea
for
of the
PRX today,
flash
they look
from here, peeking this,
completely
because if
different
anyone's
team today.
disrespected it,
This
their
is the
mates will
PRX
probably
we're used
follow
to
them
seeing.
out through the one-way. So you do get a good duel,
Right now, it's just a David and Goliath
and
battle. but
then later
David
on you
forgot
can
his sling.
flash and then actually do the normal TP peek. But
PRX,
Money's out of control. Oh
they
yeah,
want to crush them. They are
I mean,
on the hunt.
9K,
Way
9K.
forward, trying to see if they
This-
can take any of these
yeah, this is
weapons out of their
8
hands.
basically.
Swing in. Russ will be able to find one. Jing poking
they
him
can
in
all
front,
commit to
takes him
this.
Down to 66. Looks like they will be able to stand their ground.
Doesn't even matter. It's worth.
Kill some
Even if they
presence
got
here on
one
the
gun,
back
it would have
end.
been worth. It's worth the attempt.
No ults
Okay,
gained, 'cause
so
obviously
many
they still have
ults.
them all.
Ah, bro, I feel
it's
sorry about that.
7-0.
That was a
so many ult
That was a
points
rough-
just thrown into the nether.
rough round to watch from the
Now you Jing
POV.
with the showstopper again. Forsaken one away.
Well, at least
from
we know
a
he's going to
rolling
be start
thunder.
playing passive over towards
How
A,
proactive
which isn't good for them because they
PRX
kind of want to
is
hold
about
to
getting
the
these
one way. But
ult-orbs. Not a lot as GE, especially
yeah,
without
GE
a
this time they
duelist to gain
get Polvi
space
to
that
go
you
help
do
set him up over towards A, so we
necessarily
actually have a
about
flash and doing
challenging these ult-orbs,
double
other than the
double
A1,
peek this time.
you know, using those flashes, using the
PRX, knowing that
paranoias.
they've created enough pressure
try
over
to
towards
contest
A,
that
just
space,
put a
but
flash from the back of spawn,
this one
so it looks like they're creating pressure and it looks like they're close.
relatively
But he
free.
actually has the fastest
let
rotate
something
over
lead the
towards B
charge
to
with his
site
op.
hit. That's really nice. Other
Or
teams can steal
player
that.
out of position, but so far Benkai lightning
Boom.
fast, tucked in nicely. Not
And then you
revealing
could do
their
a
presence.
default where you're constantly doing that
Just
flash
waiting
anyway,
for
so
the
it's not
feud's over.
obvious. Like it. One of the better things with the Sage, you can
Slowed up,
just, you can just double
ultimately,
stack
it's the
and
orb.
they'll take this.
PRX
They'll
want
take the
most.
KO ult and they'll take the double
Grab
slow.
that, They start backing away.
Yep, this is. I mean, they're so smart today. Mind Freak
Shot.
going to lose that one to
Okay.
Polvi. Nice one tap.
Very crispy shot.
Smokes.
Rolling Thunder,
Smokes
though,
down, only
coming
smokes. They can
through.
just play
Mosh
market
maybe
heavy.
as well. Quick exit around the back is Showstopper chasing into market, sends it, and Forsaken is able to take down Lightning fast at the same time. Rocket didn't find any damage, but now paint shells to try to disrupt, but Jing probably wishing that he had held on to that for a little bit longer, because now they don't have anything to really clear out that lockdown. So they will have to respect this and back away a bit. Jing's coming through, something, double detain? No,
just
gets
saw.
out. If Russ
The
you hit
wall
that
saves
shot,
them as
I
well.
would lose my mind.
Welcome to Optic.
Wait, they smoked. They gave him the smoke. But honestly, it's
man
not a
now
good
going to the
plant, so I'm
defuse.
so fine with this smoke.
Paranoia trying to disrupt this one. On the defuse, but now taking over as
Yeah,
he will
lovely.
just be able to hold this one.
Nicely
all
done.
the way
Look
up.
at the
This round
plant,
being
realize that they
elected
can
PRX a
smoke
bit.
it, smoke it.
Will
Little
finally
Dubra
get
goes
themselves
out,
on
gets
the board,
half.
and only at the
Enough
cost of
pressure in
lightning
this
fast.
angle, the
Yeah,
only
really
angle that
nice
can actually
stuff
see
here.
the plant.
Not taking
And yeah,
too much
not
damage.
planting
I mean,
stairs
the
haunts them a
Showstopper
little
did
bit for
open up
this.
the angle for Forsaken, but other than that, it's just slow, cautious play. Finally,
Dude, why
somebody's
is it
able
always
to
a
stop Mind
7-1,
Freak
man?
on those duels. And that's huge. And then Little Bro starts the defuse. Made it pretty easy there with the follow-up. Just able to keep that Odin in check. Did enough damage to Divide that he had to pull off the angle. Good patience from
Op
GE.
goes out to Forsaken, and something
Make this
is
a
okay.
little bit closer.
Op goes
Still,
out
though,
for
you have
something.
there with that op. Yep, Benkai
Try
wise
to contact this one.
Backing away, fault line
Again,
does
the
get
pressure
catch,
that
but
they
tucked in behind
did
the corner,
over
slow
towards A
Oracles
really
go ahead
conditioned them to have 2
further.
people A's. So now with that,
Keep
now
PRX
knowing
at
that
a bit of
A
a
is like
pause.
weak, or they're scared of the fact that they have to have 2 people A, they can now just start hitting B. A great knife though.
Out,
That knife hits so many.
Forsaken able to find one. Russ and Lightning Fast though. Great return fire. Lightning Fast able to get that second elimination. The res now coming through. Something.
And another?
Shot,
Wow, man, he's an actual beast. Not surely not another.
Jiggle peek to see if he can spot more. And Blaze King this time.
Enemy remaining.
Johnny on the spot gets the headshot to take him down. Now it's all on Mind Freak. TP's over to the side.
My God, they didn't hear it.
Off guard.
Good fake.
Here's it. Knows that.
Whoa.
Just that Guardian on the opposite side, but Phantom now picked up. Polvy having to poke and prod. See what he can get. Mind Freak continues to swing out.
Committed swing.
About him. Sat over at B
Yeah,
main.
and
His clutches
GE
continue
win
to
a
come to
round
fruition.
and they lose the next. But in some of these, when they have been
PRX
ecoing,
control.
they've
so
been
brilliant
like
in that
full
position. He
ecoing, which
understands
means that
the
they can
timing,
buy
the
even
angle
with the
so
loss
well.
of the
Knows his
money.
opponent has a Guardian, so he's able to kind of time his move there. Something with just a brilliant idea. The wall got broken open. He hits the op shot, knows that the res had just come through. Can just swing in with the Sheriff and get the headshot.
Yeah, and he doesn't want the op.
So smart. Polvy
Doesn't want the op so they can go
for it out.
fast.
No armor, the glass cannon. PRX not gonna have an op for this round, but doesn't feel like they need it. Oh, Blaze King.
Blaze King gets away from that one. Unscathed. Takes down Jing.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go down there, honestly.
Counter actions. Polvy. Good with the op shot this time around. The dynamic duo now taken away. Global in a very good position to try to find a second round win.
Trying to spread the map a little bit. Mind Freak. I want to smoke out. Just check and market. Device swinging over to help. Something. Gonna sit here with the spike and remain. See if this is some kind of diversion attempt by Mind Freak and Devi to pull the forces away. With that dizzy up and over. Still keeps a few members of GE over on this side, and they can afford to just wait this out. Have the numbers advantage. Don't give anything up for free.
He
That's
dropped the
definitely
spike
a
on
big part
purpose
of
so
the
they
game
hear
right
it,
now.
or was it just to check
By
this angle? Not entirely sure,
knows or
but
heard that alarm
they
by.
did at least hear it because the pings came out, but they don't move at all.
Something has Thrash again.
Yeah.
Got no info here. The
gets a lot
5v3,
of
they are
points
just going to
snap
play
sometimes.
retake. Something still has his fish.
Storm sent. TP forward here from Mind Freak to take some space on the site. Spike now brought in. Thrasher checking. Oh, gets
Ooh.
cleared out just in time to stop Ben.
And they
Wall
wall,
off,
but
trying to
they
lock Mind Freak in here. Swings
they've
out.
tried to
For
bait
one.
it with one going
Sorry
forward.
to buy. I'm getting baited by the camera on the bottom.
They got so much. Got Dizzy, Wingman, Omen Flash.
Causing some confusion for me. Apologies.
Should be
Anyway,
impossible for
Devi
PRX
alive,
to win
something
this.
As well. Pop Flash swinging to the site here is something. Just 2 1-taps. Russ and Benkai take it down.
Whoa.
Something over the third. Swings out. Just can't quite get that fourth. Blaze King will be able
Oh my.
to
Okay,
keep
that
them
was
in
sick
this
though from
round,
something.
get that win.
But I
online.
really feel like the
aggressive
Dizzy
GE,
should
still
have
just
gone
destruction.
out
It's not
unless I
clean.
missed the Dizzy
It's
at
not
one
banking
point.
up cash.
They were
They
so
get the op as
confident they were over towards
So able
main.
to recover the power
Maybe the
weapon
Dizzy went through window and
for
was shot.
Polvy. Nicely done by GE.
Damn, that
Again,
got close.
Stymieing Jing. Oh, Jing just a little bit ahead of that.
Yeah,
Dizzy.
Jing did an extra jump there. If he doesn't, he
Makes it
probably
easy
wins
enough
that.
for Blaze King to line up the angle.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh, got the dink right out the wall.
Holy. That one got close.
That's crazy.
It's narrow margins, but got it done. Op still in hand. Obviously was recovered. Polvy now checking. Sends out that shot. No connection though. Something. Still pushing forward. And I mean because of what the 4K that he got.
Yeah,
Pressure mark created over towards B.
4 charges for a Thrash.
yeah.
We
He's,
go
Just
back
use
to
it for
take
last
over
round.
Yeah, he's 14
towards
and
A,
3
and this is one of the better things with Breach.
Total
Just
right now. He's having an
you can do like a
absolutely
default somewhere else in
bonkers
terms of
map
mid B
now.
main,
Blaze King
and then you can just
under
stun them
pressure
off this
again.
angle.
Able to
TP
Right, it's
heard,
always
noted.
really
Blaze
strong
King
like this.
still winning out here
Blaze King's
versus
doing a
Jing.
lot better now. Love to see him TP out of
Ready
here.
to go. Get caught here.
Or
Get that
out
done.
of here.
As spots out something, but something's still able to win out the fight. Down to 11, but the heels come across. Devi get him top back up as Mind Freak will find Russ. The site now open. And there it is again. The monster that's going to be haunting GE's dreams at the end of the night if they can't turn this one around.
I did, I'm so confused. I felt like I need to watch that back.
From here.
Whose flash was that?
How do you try to play this one out? Spot, the kill, lightning fast, dead. The call now to save has to be made. They'll back away. PRX getting themselves now
still
up
a
to
nightmare
9.
half.
Yeah, just tremendous follow-up from PRX. Jing again, not able to get the better of Blaze King.
The official,
Blaze
yeah,
King
it's
gets
just so
stuck there, the
stupid, man.
mosh into the wingman combo.
Literally uses
Tried to
it.
smoke
Literally
himself
used
off,
it the
but
round before this. It has to get an extra
right now,
orb.
This is one of the better performances we've seen from him this year. He's had some good ones for sure, but he is really on one today. Making it so difficult. You know, getting those thrashes consistently cycled makes those retakes so difficult.
2 extra
Just
orbs?
not
Yeah, I'd
really
probably be
able to
down
get
for
much
2 extra
comfort
orbs.
At all. Mind Freak, even though he gets dizzy, it's still able to re-steady the aim and get Russ. Devi gets up on a wall and this time finds value out of it.
Because Gecko plants all the time? No, it's honestly because when you use official, the majority of the time is when you use official, because it's like in the round that you're using it to entry. Once you then get the kills, you stack up a new one.
Than the one we saw earlier where Devi put himself up by the site.
It would be like if it would be like, you know, when you brim ult and you get kills with the brim ult, it would be, wait, does that give you orbs? I'm saying that now, and now I'm kind of like, does that actually get you orbs? I don't think it does give you orbs.
Good for PRX to get a little bit of info.
Does it give you orbs?
3-man stack.
It doesn't, right? I think my example's good, but I'm not sure. It does not? Okay, it would be like if brim or ult gave you orbs.
Lightning fast.
I mean, the Dizzy's over the top. He's able to clear that out, but still flash connecting. Ball coming through, but something. I mean, he knows. He sees everything. He knows exactly where you are and what you're trying to do. He gives you no recourse. As Jing swinging out, finding one, sensing it. Catches Blaze King. Paint shells in. Russ now.
Damn,
dead.
bro,
Jing
look at him. It is just an aim diff.
Last round of the half.
It's just a dueling diff.
Saving, but Polvi, he has something a little bit more to work with. Cancel on that ult, so can't even try to find the relatively free kill onto Mind Freak. Spots one, Forsaken, tags him down to 43. Dizzy bouncing in, shorty shot sent, tries to get the knife across. Oh my god, it's just absolute chaos.
Oh man.
This is a flawless round here
Yep.
to close out the half. And our second knife kill of the map.
Yeah. Just
Secret, they're done. They've already played. We didn't get any knives from them.
that's true. Usually it's Tondo Gaming that we're getting the knives from. Now it's PRX. I mean, usually dinosaur arms are kind of short. I imagine it's hard to knife things, you know.
PRX,
really
oh
big
man,
knife.
they're just the best team to watch, dude. They really are. It's so fun watching them.
Channeling their inner Crocodile Dundee then.
They are just all so talented as
This
well.
has
That's the
been
thing. They get away with
a
so
half
much
of hour
stuff.
so far. 10
It
to
has
2.
been.
PRX just, I mean, granted, look, it is their map pick. It's a new showing of a newly adopted composition here for the side of Global. Uncle Aim.
Yeah, is that Meteor? Meteor, show us your sign.
Guy really likes Valorant. What can he say?
Yeah.
He wasn't here watching. He'd just be at home playing.
That's true. Might as well come watch.
Yeah, respect.
Oh man, yeah, I love Devi. I mean, the way he embraces his inner boomer. Very much appreciate it. Uncle Aim doing a great job here. 11, 6, and 7 on that Sage.
Uncle Aim is
Scouting out
pretty
the
good.
rivals, yeah.
Pretty good.
At the moment,
Always been.
this is,
one of
if
my
they go
favorite
fast,
players
looking like a
to
pretty
watch
good
on
call.
PRX. He's so good
Devi,
at setting up
full
his
util
teammates.
to slow this though, and
Usually
potentially get out.
Think of him as a Sky player. One of those tremendous initiators that makes the lives of Jing and something that much easier. But
Unless
now
the knife
Sage
hits.
Just creating some opportunities for himself. And
Insta slow?
We're gonna have him on his own.
Pretty nice.
Gets caught by the 0
Wait.
point, but just gonna
Where did the slow go? Because these
wait
guys
for
just moved
reinforcements.
through this like there was nothing.
See GE trying to cut sound, trying to obscure us a little bit, but all of PRX is on the way.
Flash
Over the
goes
top,
in. We got an
slow
early rotate. They could just
Comes
fast flood
in.
this. And they wall off site and send it spawn.
Now Mindfreak arriving. Does get the punish on the lightning fast, but Polby collects 2. Shock built up as Forsaken, able to find the headshot moments before that paranoia comes through. After Shock, towards elbow. Pushes them back for the moment. As Polby tries to hold the line here. It's the dink across.
Yeah,
He
we're going
ends
to keep
up
an eye on
down
Blaze King
dangerously
because
low.
this is the move that would win you the round.
Force here for the side of PRX. Blaze King able to readjust to get the catch here on a Forsaken. Jake now pushing in. Blaze King shuts that down. Polby will find a third.
Pretty cool
Try to
strat.
fast track his own Thrash builds. His Global also get 3.
All off this,
Yeah,
go
great
take
idea here
spawn,
with the Sage Wall.
and then you have a
Cut
one-way,
off
and as soon as you take out the
that
Omen,
defender's
you
side.
constantly have a
Angle
crossfire.
a bit
Yeah,
for
they're all
themselves,
talking
and
about it
Blaze
now. I
King with a
think they're
great
talking about
lurk.
the fact that they should have Omen flashed like this
Over
or
in
something. I'm
towards
not entirely
AB.
sure, but the Omen was
Works
dead.
a treat there. Expecting that somebody from PRX is
Either
going
way,
to try
really,
to
really
create
cool.
an off angle. This wall just causing so many problems.
Yeah, don't have to worry about.
Best
Oh
part
no,
about
okay, he's
Sage,
talking about the fact that
pistol
he
rounds,
did
get a good
Omen
wall
flash,
up,
but it
it's
missed.
so much harder for your opponents. It certainly does. Polby working that angle so well. Now a little bit of pace to
Oh,
this
the
one
gamble
is
stack from
yeah
PRX.
yeah.
That
They-
feels bad.
Yeah, they chose poorly. But that's okay. It's the eco. They have some sheriffs, though. I mean, you never know. It is PRX. Replant, which to speak of, and PRX now going to be coming all the way through. Alarm bot, though, going to be there to check it, and then a turret as well to follow up for Benkai.
Top 5 IGLs in Pacific. Gonna ask me that after Jesse Vashes had like one of the sickest weeks.
Feeling in position of at least one. Fault line through. Blaze King just hopping out. Now it's just a clear out on the turret. Devi.
Oi.
Crisp shot. Takes out lightning fast off the rip. Opens up for the rest of the team to try to push forward, but Russ able to find back-to-backs. Maybe even a third. Jing for now just tucked away within the smoke. Devi thinking about sending out the wall.
I mean, they need to die though.
Opts not to. It is rather costly, and he will just get taken down. Push out. Blaze King able to find the final 2. Quick TP across.
very,
and
very
gets himself
nice.
out of the blast radius.
Yeah, and they save a lot of guns
Global,
since the bonus is
Not
decent.
losing out here on the
Bonus is
anti-eco,
definitely
they move up to
decent.
4.
Now they got a
Does
thrash
this
as
guy
well.
want to buy into
What
it
they
because
doing?
it's 10-4
Something did
or
on the other side, getting that thrash
it's basically a full
available
buy?
very, very early
And they
here
have
in their
Fischl.
bonus.
I would be tempted to buy it. Yeah, there we go.
Gonna have a couple rifles as well.
They buy an
Bulldogs.
extra one into this.
So investing into this round, trying to get themselves ever so much closer to PRX. Some snappy shots from Russ. That Bulldog,
remaining.
Blaze King there to just lock it down. See if they can get something brewing here. Get this bonus.
Jeez. Always one.
Absolutely, they can be right back in it.
Oh, for sure.
We
Thrash is available.
insta-fish over towards it.
Fighting
3
forward, just
people. PRX kind of
Eating that fault line.
in the middle of the site, ready to avoid all the utils to then
retake.
retake some map control.
Flash through, double swing in, full blind
It's a
across.
great
Angels
flash.
down
I'm
for the
surprised
delay.
Jing managed to get out of there.
Fast, just
But
tucked up into the corner. Keeps himself safe. Follow-up damage not really found. Flash connecting onto one. Finding fast. Does end up getting picked off. Jing now finding Polby.
Spike down A.
the only person that can win this is
Finding
Benkai,
back and
managing
forth
to
here,
get the
but one
rotates,
that PRX are
but
very much coming away from.
they look
Looking positive
very
here.
much on top of it, seeming as a
Benkai
Killjoy hasn't
really
been
trying to
spotted.
intercept, but they're just so
Ha.
wise to it.
Man, oh man, Devi.
Walls him off. Goes for the jump peek over the top.
Just
Yeah, I
so
like this
smart.
from PRX though. Just
That makes the map
literally, they were all kind of in this square at the
bit easier
beginning,
for you.
and then they just let them do their util, let
Less
them do
worry
the
about the
official,
Russ.
and then just
Jeez.
fought heavy for its side.
Solid, just
2 people
dry
fighting
swing.
side, 1
Around
person
the
watching
corner,
just
able
in
to find
case
Jing, gives him a fighting
they
chance
actually
here.
push round, so they don't have to worry about getting shot in the side.
We're on the right-hand side. Weapons can be recoverable to try to upgrade that Spectre for Benkai.
30 seconds left.
Most of PRX is watching the other angle. Mindfreak going to be having to do the heavy lifting here.
Swing in. It's a shot. Right on the
One
side.
enemy
0 point now
remaining.
coming through. Is Devi able to find one, and that's going to be the cleanup from something. The bonus conversion not going to be found. PRX to put their foot down here.
This is just really good stuff from PRX.
And one person's going to take a hit because
Never
Russ brought into
over-aggressive
this
out of
round,
this
but
angle.
again,
You know,
don't really
waiting
blame them.
for
They had Fischl into
all
it. It was more
G
just
kinda
lovely
gets
from
stuck in this
PRX.
corner.
Ying was
And able to
very
set up a
chill
nice
in this.
crossfire with Jing and Forsaken.
Yeah.
The dynamic duo at it once again. Devi with a brilliant wall. Brilliant
Okay,
read.
buy a Spectre into this, and
So you're
they
gonna
just
have to
go
cut through
fast
there.
A
It's
again.
going to give a lot of information over really
Looks like it. At least fast A
makes your life
control.
a lot simpler for PRX, but so reaggress towards A. Shut down well. Bunch of util here. Exchanged on both sides.
There's so much util, but PRX don't really like fight it. It's more just like a util dump, hoping that they won't stay and tank it all. It does work, like they don't tank it, they get out of there. There's no one to actually follow this up. If you watch a demo of this, you can just tank all of this, and until I see them fight it, I won't be scared of it.
Should be in your mind.
Uh-oh.
See this from time to time.
Oh, no.
Here's the footsteps. Devi drawing their attention towards the site itself. Paranoia now, ready to be sent. Backpedal from Polvi. He gets himself out to safety. 3 players lost in the mix there. Even the damage done on Devi. Pop the heal a little bit back. Still fairly low, but now, realistically, where do you try to go? Both players just sat here in mid.
Trying to create an angle here. Jing just going to sneak into that corner, and he gets the jump on Blaze King.
Finds it now, knows that Polvi is right here, and he's just being hounded from every single angle. Takes a fight up top mid, finds one, can't snap on the Jing fast enough though.
Okay, 8 chances, and yeah, I mean, it was
And now with the showstopper as well.
just didn't check the corner and B main here.
Just as cautious. And no
Had
duelist
nothing to clear
for the
that.
side of GE means they have to be so
So no
methodical
hard,
with any push
no
they
hard
make.
clear.
So it's going to require utility. It's
No
gonna
hard
require
info on this. No
giving over
drone,
information to
no
PRX to make
recon,
some moves. Hard to be
Sky
explosive on
Dog.
the back of it.
Just kind of
Hard
gotta
to
gamble on stuff. You got a knife, but it doesn't give you like hard info again. It just gives you an area where they could be. Well, those kind of positions from PRX are the one.
And just kind of slip the minds of GE. They
Oh,
pay
boy.
the price.
Our air side is Alex smiling.
Yeah, just smiling, actually having fun.
And
Good, it's good.
pretty just breezy here for him.
Saving on our desk budget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no need to intervene thus far. But for Global, it's a monumental task, one that seems pretty much impossible. But if you've got the timeout, you may as well send it.
Yeah,
Don't want to be like
and now
Turkey
after
last
this, so they're gonna clear B main, but with like a wingman or something.
But look at where they're at now.
It's fair.
Yeah,
No, they go back to A.
definitely
I mean, they've been getting A
sent
control.
a few fans into a tizzy. Did Termy's lack of timeouts.
We got Jing with Razor.
know.
That's pretty much what they're gonna be
Maybe
worrying
able to
about.
string a few together, get a little momentum going into Icebox.
Is the
Going into
knife
their
meant
map
to
pick.
go there just to check close if anyone
Still, again,
pushed?
Just checking for anything. Something just looking there with Forsaken, but
Gotta be
Walk up
careful.
towards
Yeah,
middle.
otherwise that showstopper could just come through.
They
Ball gonna be
can.
sent. Forsaken, I mean, still swinging out. Gets tagged low. Jing, in the meantime, finds Russ. Now they're kind of locked into this
35
position. They have to put
35
more into
HP on
A.
the
They don't
ult though.
necessarily
That's
know
kind
there's
of
only something waiting for them on this
kind of
side.
nice. Gonna get a heal, right? Yeah, heal comes out now, 100
It's the team
HP,
making their way
and a lot is on
across.
something
Go
here,
for
but
the
they have
attacker's
no
approach.
idea where he could be.
Remain
It could
in
be
all likelihood.
close,
The alarm
could
bot is
be
also there
on
to
the
alert.
side.
Oh, something
Ooh,
distracted by
just
the
yeah,
wingman.
just went for the wingman at the end there.
Able to find the headshot. 3v4 to try to
Ding.
finish the map right here and
I
now.
mean, in
Otherwise,
theory, you
Global
wouldn't
could
ult
be hanging in there.
because. Okay.
Showstopper
I was gonna back
See,
myself
the
up and
connection.
say it's
Roddy's
PRX
taking
though,
back.
and they can
Nice,
do what
still
they
gonna get
want.
caught by this one. Polvi, he's unable to get on top of him. Divine now counter swings back across, finds the kill here onto the Gecko, and suddenly it's all on Blaze King. Low HP on Jing. The wall coming up. They're both riding it. They cannot get the
Okay,
adjustment.
respect.
Jing with 3 will get to the fuse.
Yeah, I was gonna back
Get
myself
the
up
map
and just
win
say,
for
in
PRX.
theory,
So
they
they're
wouldn't
right
ult, but
back.
it's PRX. Because you
Feels
got
like
8
they
rounds
never
left.
left.
Wouldn't use an ult into
Great
this, right?
change up
But
in the